Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel where I tell you real life stories based off of real life events. And the topic for today is I blew an opportunity. Exactly, I blew an opportunity. So, as you all know already, this is the Atlanta series. So, at the time, I'm going to go back to who I was dating at the time, Pete, once again. Okay, and as you know, he was an aspiring artist, a rapper. So, just to give you a little bit more background information about P, he would be in and out of the studio. And on this particular evening, one day, P decided to invite me to the studio. And as you know, I was in school, trying to get my degree in fashion design. Okay, so he invited me to the studio, and actually, this was my first time ever being in a studio and watching someone record and do their thing, and everything. But on this evening, I actually fell asleep while he was recording. And I feel really bad for that. But it was because I had different things going on with school. Sometimes I would pull all-nighters, and then I was trying to be in the social scene and things like that. So, yeah. At the time, I didn't feel bad for it, but now looking back, I'm like, I probably shouldn't have fell asleep, because after that, he never invited me back to the studio again. And before we actually got to the studio, he had asked me something strange. I didn't think anything of it. He asked me if I ever sang before, and I was like, no, I've never sang. I mean, in the shower, we all sound good, but as far as aspiring to be a singer or anything, no, it was a no for me. So maybe that's why he invited me to the studio. Have no idea. Okay, so now I'm back to talking about his homegirl, Jersey. So, as you know, Jersey was also in the industry. She would put on fashion shows. She would go to different events with celebrities and aspiring actors and things of that nature. So on this particular evening, she invited me to come to the studio with her to link up with a well-known celebrity who was also still on and popping, because I just seen him on Love and Hip Hop last year with someone who was trying to start her singing career. And no, I'm not going to tell you which season of Love and Hip Hop. Okay, that's for you to figure out. But yeah, he's obviously still on and popping because she wants him to take her under his wing. And I'm pretty sure he still writes in the industry. So, of course, once again, well, no, before I tell you that. So, this could also explain why when we went to the other club, the other story that I told you about going to the nightclub, and she tried to say something about my outfit. Not nothing rude, but she tried to tell me like to spice up my outfit a little bit. I don't remember if this might have been before we went to that actual outing. Because when I went dressed up to this studio session, I didn't know what was going to go down. I wasn't there to try to get signed or try to get a deal or anything. So I just went dressed down, and I thought it looked cute. And can't nobody tell me not to wear my Chucks, because I've been wearing them for years. And on that day, I had on my green Chucks with my Rockin' Republics, which are not cheap to us common folks. Well, at least to me, they're not cheap. $200 to $400 jeans is not cheap, people. Not for me, at least. I'm not rich. And I had on a matching shirt, a cute matching shirt, a green shirt with my green Chucks, because I love me some Chucks, okay? So that's how I was dressed for the evening. I wasn't there to impress nobody, and I don't care how all the other girls was dressed, whether they was dressed in club attire. This is how I look, and this is how it's gonna be. All right. And then I had my hair done and did up in my little short hairstyle, so I was straight. Okay. So yeah. And then on another note, I don't recall if I also told P that in the past, before I moved to Atlanta, I also lived in Boston for school. I was out there for school as well. And I have wrote a few bars. And I might just give y'all a story time about that as well. I mean, if I can elaborate, there's not much to the story. I wrote some bars. And then I was terrified to spit in front of my guy friends, and they said I wasn't that bad. I mean, I wasn't no, real MC who could spit something on the spot. Because if I'm gonna be a lyrical artist, it ain't gonna be no freestyle. The only freestyle I'll be doing is with my pen, written and edited over and over again until it's right. That's the type of rapper or MC I'll be, whatever you call them these days. So anyhow, back to the story. So, like I said, Jersey invited me to come to the studio to meet up with the celebrity. And of course, like I said before, I wanted to see if he was really going to be there, and that's where he was going to be at. And lo and behold, of course, I was the driver again. Now, let me tell y'all something. People that always ask you for rides, sometimes you can't be worried about, do you got gas money? Do you got some gas monies? Do you got the gas money? Because, you might be driving them to a destination, but they might be the driver to get you to where you need to go as well, depending on their status. I mean, if they ain't a bum, because I don't drive around bums, okay, she got me where I need to go, because look at me, I'm on this new story time. I got a story to tell, and I got her to where she needs to go, and I got to see what I got to see and meet who I got to meet. Okay, so it just worked out without the gas money. Don't worry, I got gas. So yeah, now that was clarified, I'm always the driver. So we're on our way to the studio. We get to the studio, and lo and behold, guess who's there? Because you know what? I never even said that part. I never told you who this celebrity was. But guess what? I'm not going to tell you who this celebrity was, because we know we got to switch up the names, because we don't tell nobody's business. Based on that information, we going to name him that celebrity. So we are at that celebrity studio, which is very, very nice. He is literally like how far I am from you. Well, not in that sense, because I'm miles away from you right now. But physically, he's basically sitting right next to me in his nice chair over there, maybe like 3 feet away. Jersey, she's speaking with him, and I think there might have been some other girls there or whatever, some other people, his peoples, and I'm just sitting there chilling. Like I said, it could have been an opportunity for me, but really was it an opportunity for me? Because like, when I say I missed out on the opportunity, I might have, but if I was aspiring to be a lyrical artist and I had something to present to him at the time, I would have said something, because mind you, I did not say nothing to him. You know what I mean? I sat there and observed. But to be prepared is everything. Like I said, if I was aspiring to be an artist and I had something prepared where I could just spit on at moments given, or anything that I had written or something like that, then I could say I missed the opportunity. But if you don't have nothing and you're gonna make yourself look silly, why do that? That means I would have blew the opportunity again. So really, that's how I so-called blew my opportunity with possibly making a what I want to call it, possibly blew an opportunity on making an impression on a person who could possibly advance my so-called career in the music industry. But like I said, I was there to get my degree in college, and I wasn't on that at the time. I had written those bars in the past. We talk about the past, but I also got a past. Okay, so Jersey, you know what you done set up for me, and I want to thank you for the opportunity, but I had to let it go.
Shut up and sit down.
Hey YouTube, if you liked the video that I just showed you, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Have any of you ever blew opportunity, so-called blew an opportunity, or not been prepared for a blessing that might have been right in front of your eyes or in your presence, I should say? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up, peoples. Thumbs up. And, you know, now that celebrity, you may not remember me, but I'm still here. And holla at me.